What is up, fellow nerds, and welcome to Not Your Status Quo. We are live here. Well, not really live, but we're at the theater for an At the Theater review of Madam Web, the movie you've all been looking forward to. Now, I do want to say one thing real quick. We don't try to go into these being negative, right? I think I can speak for all of us.
We certainly try.
We make an effort.
We make an effort not to. But if you're watching this now, there's a good chance you've already seen all of the stuff online, on TV, other reviewers who have said this is a terrible movie. We're still going to go see it. We're still going to give it an honest review.
You don't know what a movie is until we let you know what we think. Critics,
That's right.
Be danged.
That's right. And you know what? Keith, could I just borrow a little bit of your silver lining?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Here, Dave, you can have a little bit. There we go.
Okay.
And you know what?
I'm
gonna need more of that.
Let's give this a good, honest chance. Because who knows? Maybe they're all wrong.
Yeah, the critics have been very harsh to it, but you know what? Maybe there'll be some joy. Maybe there'll be something we can take out of it. Maybe this isn't for critics, but it is for comic book fans.
Yes.
We might be ready to see a tremendous comic book movie.
Yeah.
And you can go back to any one of our videos and see how enthusiastic we are about this.
The same writers that wrote Morbius wrote this, so I mean, maybe they learned from their mistakes, and we're going to get a good movie.
That's right. But
Optimism.
yes, optimism works. Let's go see it, and then we'll come back and let you know.
All right.
Well, they made some choices.
Okay, it was technically a movie.
We say that a lot.
Lately, yeah.
I don't. There was a lot of bad things. The dialogue was bad.
Yeah.
The acting was terrible.
Yeah.
The plot was bad. There really
Was
wasn't.
there a plot?
The situations were horrible.
So bad.
So much bad. But a little silver lining, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I laughed a lot.
I did too. Not intentionally.
Yeah.
We did do a Mystery Science Theater 3000 on this one.
And that's what's good about this movie. It is so bad, we were openly mocking it during it. It's terrible. Whoever, Dakota Johnson had said in some of the pre-interviews that they changed the script constantly during the production. It shows.
You can tell. I mean, you can also tell that clearly on the looks on some of these actors' faces that they must have done a take, and then they're like, you know what, we're good. We don't have time. We got to get to the next scene. Come on.
Here, let me pretend to be the director for a moment.
Okay. Right.
Okay, let's do this first take with zero emotion.
Right.
And then
okay, cut. We're good.
Right.
Well, are we going to try that again?
No, that's good.
But I was literally reading directly from the script.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh.
It's
Another
cool.
thing that happened was the clothing changes between scenes. 1 minute you're here doing this, the next scene you're doing this, the next scene you're back wearing the old clothes doing something else. What? And there's no continuity?
Speaking of continuity, are you too familiar with the term anachronism?
Anachronism?
Yes, it's when you specifically state that a film is set in a certain time period, but then you don't follow what happens in that like year or date or whatever. So generally, I don't get this nitpicky, but you know what? I'm feeling special with this movie. This movie was set in 2003, right?
That is correct.
I'll verify. I'll look it up later.
1973 and 2003.
And then 2003. Okay. I kid you not. Clearly, they show it multiple times. This is a Sony movie. Yay. But they show it multiple times in one scene. They're all set. All of our main characters are all in the subway. And this one side character, is playing a Sony PSP. Dave, do you know what year the Sony PSP came out?
2005.
2005. And what year was this movie set in?
2003.
Okay, so not only could Dakota Johnson tell the future.
Hold on. I was just going to say, Madam Web could see the future. That guy was in that subway in 2005. That's how he was playing the PSP.
Very clever.
All right.
Very clever.
These writers thought of everything, you guys. It was amazing.
Either that or multiverse, blah, 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 whatever, right?
Something wrong.
I mean,
since we did silver lining, I feel like for balance,
Okay.
we have to bring a little dark cloud into this.
Are you saying that we're both fair and balanced?
No, never say that. Never. But because we did the silver lining, we need to bring the dark cloud in a little bit.
Okay. right.
We are getting 3 Sony Marvel movies this year.
Can't wait for Craven, baby.
I know.
And
I'm
then
craving.
And then Venom 3.
Get some laughs out of that one.
Probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, this movie is bad. It is. If you can, wait for streaming. Do not pay for this.
Yeah.
Sony has got to learn a lesson. They can't put out this garbage just because it has the Spider-Man brand on it and expect it to make money. Or, you're better than that. Don't fall for that.
Are they? Oh, are you talking our audience?
Yeah, our audience. Yes,
no, they
Sony.
are better. I was about to say.
I mean, there's one guy here who speaks one guy in this movie who speaks in only taglines.
Yeah.
It's crazy. There's no regular conversation.
This needed some serious quality assurance, some definite, somebody needed to read this over and be like, no. This needed to be screened multiple times throughout. It's just bad. It's a train wreck. I don't know. I don't know if anything could have. I don't even know if this is a back to the editing room kind of save. This isn't even really Madam Web, the character from the comics, so it's not even really for comic book people.
No.
This is in name only. That's as positive as I can be. It is a movie about people with superpowers, and there's a couple of thriller elements in it.
And people who get superpowers in the future.
Yeah.
They haven't actually got them yet.
Oh yeah. So do you think they're setting up, or do you think they were trying to set up?
They were trying to, yes.
But that's not.
An entire universe.
This is we're trying to do the Sinister Six, and we're trying to bring out the Spider-Verse in live action. And
no.
I don't know if there's anything else that needs to be said.
No,
well, we can give our ratings.
Oh,
Sure.
Give our ratings. Okay, I'm going to go with a 2.
A 2. All right.
On the Doug scale. I mean, if we
Doug scale
invent a
out
new
of 10,
scale
okay.
for crap, we can go ahead and do that.
Keith?
I laughed at it a little bit, so I think my score is going to be a little higher based on enjoying how bad it was. This movie is so bad you can kind of enjoy how terrible it is, which means I'm going to give it a 3.
Ooh. Silver Linings wins out.
You know what? I said in the theater, I couldn't wait to share it with these gentlemen. I got to give it a 2 as well. And that is me also saying because it made me chuckle. Otherwise, it probably would have been like a 1.
Yeah.
It's just, there is almost nothing redeemable in this movie except for the hilarity value if you just laugh at a bad movie. I'll give it this. It's better than some of the other stuff we've seen recently. It's better than Rebel Moon.
I was going to say, is it a Rebel Moon?
Yeah.
No.
If someone said you either have to watch Rebel Moon or Madam Web,
I'd
I would
watch this
choose
again.
Madam Web.
10 times.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
So
It didn't put me to sleep, so there you go.
So don't forget, we took the bullet for you. Please don't see this movie in the theater. Don't let Sony win. And remember, hit us up at Twitter, leave a comment down below, and we will see you next time on Not Your Status Quo.
New York City is a whole new level of crazy these days.
Hey fellow nerds, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of this stuff, make sure that you check out our Twitch stream. We try to do these live Sunday or Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Keep an eye on our social media to find out when you can join in live and chat with us during these live streams. Also, as usual, don't forget to check out our other social media. Add us at Twitter, comment down below, and we'll see you next time right here on Not Your Status Quo.